Hi, I'm Jim Hendricks. I'm here at the Miami International Boat Show 2024 at the Boston Whaler booth. I'm here with Captain Will Rogers aboard the Boston Whaler 365 Conquest. I tell you, Will, this place has been busy with people climbing all over this boat, seeing all kinds of cool features. The designer I saw earlier today described this boat as innovations you can see. Why don't you show us some of those innovations?
Well, here in the cockpit, we have this very innovative multifunctional drawer system. So here we have a nice refrigerated drawer. If I reverse the seat, I have a very nice foot stand, great for when you're outside washing the lines. And we have another seat that deploys here. Not only is it a seat, but it also has storage. And in this case here, we would set up our nice table here, Jim, and you would be able to have a great day on the boat with your family.
So I noticed the optional upper station on this boat. Great for fishing, great for driving the boat from up there. Tell me about that.
Absolutely, it's a full control upper station. We have a nice complimentary Simrad system up there, again, with that connectivity throughout the entire boat. And it really is just going to give you, while you're out fishing on the water, it's just going to give you great situational awareness. You know, if the fish is feathering off at a distance, you're going to be able to catch that and get right to the fish.
One of the coolest features I saw is up on the front of the boat, on the bow. There's a nice catwalk leading up here and a beautiful lounge. Tell me about that.
Well, you know, Boston Whaler, as we always have done, is designed for safety. There's a great tow rail here to make sure you don't slide off, generous bow rail, but the sun pad is really comfortable, complemented by cup holders. It's just going to be an area where the family's going to make some great memories.
Where are some places we can just kick back and enjoy the water?
Well, as we go to the helm deck, this is one of the areas of the boat that's multifunctional, right? Right now we have it set up in a two forward-facing seat arrangement, but that can convert into a beautiful dining area. We really like to dine out in the environment where we can see, you know, where we are. And then, of course, that table will drop down electrically. There's some pillar cushions there if you want to make that into a large lounge.
Right.
So it's a very, very dynamic part of the boat. And then, of course, that's complemented by the helm station itself. One of the things that you're going to find on this boat is that it is fully integrated, right? We have our Simrad electronics up there, and you'll see a GUI on there that's a representation, a caricature of the boat. When you look at that, as you touch different areas, that will illuminate lights and control systems and switches and so forth. And that's one of the things that's really fundamental to this platform, if you will. It's the full integration of every system on the boat on those main display panels, and you can control them and have great knowledge of what's going on with the boat.
Well, that's great, Will. I tell you what, I also went down in the cabin, but there are so many cool features down there. Tell me about what we can find.
Well, one of the first things that you'll notice when you go down in the cabin is our award-winning dynamic cabin system. And that's where we have our settee, our dining area, that will convert electrically into a berth, which is really nice. Owners tell me all the time, hey, Will, we want to convert something, but we don't want to go looking for parts. So that area there is fully convertible electrically into from a dining area to a berth. But then it's just the use of space. And if you go off to the port side, it's a very generous settee. That's complemented by a hanging locker where you can actually, you know, put some actual clothes in, which is really nice. And then all of that's tied together with a dry head. 36 feet of boat with a dry head. So there's a nice partition between the shower and the toilet.
Very nice, very nice. Tell me a little bit about the power on this boat and what kind of performance we can expect.
So right now on this boat, we have twin 600 Verados. That's going to propel this boat to about 54 miles an hour. Our standard option is going to be triple 400 V10 Verados. So we're really narrowing down the power options, but they're very, very good for this boat.
And I should point out that power from Verados from Mercury.
Yeah, absolutely. Mercury Verados.
Yeah, and what kind of range can we expect from this boat?
We're engineering this boat to have a 350 nautical mile range.
Nice.
And and that's really the rule of thumb for our large boats in Boston Whaler is to make sure that our clients who go to the canyons in New Jersey, who go down to Baja California, that they have that range that they need to go out and do their thing.
Yeah, and with that kind of range, you got lots of weather protection. You talked about being out in the elements. You can get out of the elements thanks to the enclosed helm area as well as that great cabin.
Oh, absolutely. You know, so speaking of that, you know, putting up an enclosure, turning on the air conditioning, having that whole area climate controlled, that is really one of the things that when you think about having your family on the water and you're making memories, everybody being comfortable certainly would be one of the key things. And that's something that this cabin achieves very well.
I can tell you one thing, I'm going to be comfortable on this boat. I think we should take it out and go fishing.
Well, just as soon as I move it out of this boat show, we got to make a date to go out there and do some sail
That's
fishing.
great. We can't do it today because we're at the boat show, but let's do it as soon as possible.
That sounds great.
At the Miami International Boat Show, I'm Jim Hendricks.